Welcome to the DoubleEShow. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow Trucking. In this episode, we are going to be hauling from Walbert's in Amarillo, Texas, over to Arizona. And if I go over here, we are going to be going to Sierra Vista with a load of cheese. And we're going to get almost 20 grand for it. So, yeah, let us hop in the cab, start her up, get underway. Gonna turn the radio on. Right there, you play. I knew I was going to catch that. Just a little bit of trailer drag on the gate. Right on. Okay, so we're heading towards the downtown of Amarillo, so this could be an interesting view. Make sure my windows are up. Oh, this way. Holy crikeys, I almost missed that. I was looking at my window controls. Oh, scheiße. Holy crap. Alright, so this is an interesting routing. I apologize for the severe break in realism. I gotta slow it down and pay attention to what it is I'm doing. Okay. So now, looks as though we might be good. Yep. Well, want to get ahead of that Swift truck, that's for sure. My windows up. My windows are up. Very good. Okay, now we're cruising along. So this is the third video that I've recorded back to back to back. So 2 weeks ago, well, I guess 3 weeks ago, I recorded this. So I don't know what's going on in the world right now. But I'm hoping that things have gotten better. I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and I hope that you're doing stuff to stay entertained and sane. Had some beautiful sky out there. Sorry about that, Mr. Car. Adrian, Texas. Very cool. I like being able to discover them as you pass the exit, where you don't necessarily have to run into the town and discover it. They do that really well on the coast-to-coast map. We got a little historic Route 66. So Route 40 east and west runs all the way from 95 on the Atlantic seaboard all the way across to California, and it is the old Route 66. And Route 66 was a famous route because I believe it was the first major interstate to run east to west. I believe that's the history of it. I'd say, oh look, New Mexico. Woo-woo. I've actually been here. The only thing I think is missing on the coast-to-coast map are toll booths. I know in Euro Truck Simulator they have a plethora of them, but in the United States there is also an abundance of them, and I very rarely run into a toll booth except in SCS map. Right on. Alright, so it looks like something is happening. Nope, that was just flickering lights from the gas stop. Okay. Big rig parking up there in the overpass. Albuquerque ahead. Very good. All right, we are cruising at night. Now, several years back, I may have told this story before, but a friend of mine who owned a business out in New Mexico was super generous and kind, and paid for a plane ticket for me to go out and visit and see his business and hang out. Now, we had known each other at the time for like 2 years on the internet. We both did broadcasts on a channel on Stickum, which was a like iVlog and Twitch back in the day, and we used to do these tobacco harm reduction shows on vaping, and how vaping is a viable tobacco harm reduction product. And we became really good friends, and we chatted a lot and whatnot. And he had a business, and he flew me out, and we went to a bunch of different places in New Mexico. And then his wife and he and myself, oh, I missed that exit, dang it. His wife and he and myself watched the movie Paul, which is the comedy with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost about aliens, about a specific alien actually named Paul, and that was filmed in and all over New Mexico. And so a lot of the places that they took me to visit were in that movie. In fact, the one scene where the FBI agent who's gung-ho to capture Paul is driving on the dirt alongside their RV, and he doesn't see that the road drops off next to this bridge, and he drives off the edge of the bridge. I actually have photos of me on that bridge. Just cool little stuff like that. But anyways, they took me around to see the culture of New Mexico, the food. If you ever visit a place that you haven't been to before, eat the local food. You can tell a lot about the you can tell a lot about a state's culture, a city's culture, based on the food that they serve. And yeah, he took me to a lot of great like food trucks and little taquerias. We went and saw the Taos Pueblo, which is the longest in continuously inhabited buildings in the United States. And I've got pictures there and stuff. It's beautiful. The whole country is beautiful. We went and saw Dennis Hopper's grave site. Dennis Hopper is buried in Taos, New Mexico. Because I believe there are scenes from Easy Rider that were filmed there. But anyways, New Mexico, beautiful state. Loved being there. Would have never had the opportunity to go there because of my economic situation and just my life with my health and everything. I just would have never gone. And when he invited me, I was a little sad because I wasn't going to be able to, afford it. And he said he would take care of everything, and I was, super grateful. I mean, very touching that he would do that, knowing that myself, I wouldn't be able to afford to do it otherwise. So him and his wife, both very, very beautiful, generous people. So yeah, it was definitely something amazing. Okay, I gotta pull into this way station. So let's see if I can locate this way station. So it says way station ahead. Alright, so I have to go across the road to the way station. Okay, radio off. I have not been to this style way station before. So, do I pull up onto the scale this way? I'm assuming I do. There's the weights and measures officer. All right, so To pass the inspection, press enter. Vehicle gross weight is 60,276. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe trip. I am not overweight, and my equipment seems to be in good working order. Right on. I haven't been to that kind of weigh station. I've been to the ones that are just off the highway. Oh, look, and you can actually pull in and rest here as well. That is good to know. That's probably how the other weigh station that I blew past last week was. Right on. Anything coming that way? There is not. Pull over here, like so. Not sure what the barbed wire for the weigh station is for, but anything coming from that direction? Not that I can see. Anything coming from that direction? Yes, a bus. No, you make... I have no idea what you're doing. But I am getting tired, and we've got another 9 hours to go. We shall see if we make it there. Right on. I'm turning left. Okay. Again, very interesting. Like how my little side lights glow up the ground next to the truck. Is that an alien in the road? Right on. Oh, window went all the way down. Whoops. Get a look at the night sky. Oh, she's a beautiful. That truck's out in the road a ways. Looks like we're gonna get back up to speed here. So I like the windows rolling up and down, but maybe it's this truck. Maybe it's the sound mod that I have running, but it's awful noisy. I think I might have to take the sound mod out, the sound fixes pack out, and just run the F mod. I'm gonna see if I can jot that down while driving. Remove sound pack. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I think it's interfering with the quality sound that SES is instituted into the game. But it is definitely lovely. Love the sound of this truck though. So, looking like 9:48, so about 8 hours left. So, we'll probably jump ahead a little bit, since Texas is rather large, going all the way through to Arizona. And we'll come back when we're a whole lot closer. Alright, so we're picking back up where we were. We are just outside of Tucson. Yikes, yikes. Heavy load in the left lane. Not smart. Not smart. And we've been moving along pretty good. No major incidences. I almost got into a wreck twice. But that was poor AI. But what a beautiful sky. What a beautiful sky. A little bit of the side view there. Not hard driving like this really, but you know how it can be. But we're moving along, hauling cheese. Cheese, very important. Get it out here to the southwest. $65 and a $75, but we're safe. It's amazing. I'm going 10 miles an hour under the posted speed limit, and I still run into situations like this where I'm sort of catching traffic, and then eventually one of them jams on their brakes and I gotta dart left or go off-road. Yeah, it's been a struggle. The struggle has been real. But no damage to the cargo. That's always important. Getting into some green area here. Very nice. You don't get that too awful much in the southwest. But there are areas where there is some lushness, almost like an oasis in the desert. Road seems to be long and windy. Got a truck coming up my rear end. I'm going to give it a little bit more fuel. Oh, just as I say that, I need to exit the highway. Looks like that truck needed to exit as well. Coming down to the end here, we have a green light. And 35-mile-an-hour limit. It shows I need to be in this lane, so I will stay here. And we're coming to a stop. Right on. And I did not kill the car in front of me, so that's a plus. That's a bonus. Right on. No left turns. It's a good idea. It's a highway. Got about 90 minutes left to the trip. Climbing a little bit of a hill. It's a slightly longer trip than what we've been doing, but from here, we only need to go pretty much dead straight up towards Idaho. Sierra Vista discovered. Very nice. I like when I discover places. Yeah, we're actually just outside the delivery point, really. Think we turn next. Ah, crap. Nope. Okay. Gonna get a little bit of a screenshot here. Motorcycles outside. But this will be a nice little shot of screenshot. Cue up. Yep, there we go. Come at it like so. Yeah, that'll do. Roll my window down. All right, now we go. So it looks like it's up on the right. Coming into here. I'm blocking traffic, but I'll get there in a second. There we go. Where do they want it? We're gonna play it safe because we're in a tough spot. And I hate backing around this building. We have a fairly long trailer. Cut it back around sharp. hooked on something? Ah, I got a pole. Okay, now I'm around the pole. Pull back in tight. Gonna hop the curb for a sec. Nope. Yep. Just a second. And how are we looking back there? Okay. So now I want to get the trailer in tight to the curb if I can. Alright, says I can drop it there. So, park and brake on. We will hop outside the truck. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Turn the engine off. Let her go. There we go. Okay, so 653 miles. Took us a full day of driving with 108 gallons. 20 grand. 1300 XP. We did level up. What kind of job offers they got going out of here? Well, let's level up first. So we'll work on the fuel economy. We will apply it there. Excellent. So here are the job offers from here. Just going back to Texas. We don't want that. All right, so we're in Arizona. And there's Idaho. So what I'd like to do is do trips between, like, say, Utah and Nevada, and just kind of hang around this area. But I heard there's some areas around Montana in C2C that they, or coast to coast map, that they are kind of broken at the moment. So I want to avoid that. And the same thing with Wyoming. But if I can get up here to Utah and just go bounce back and forth here, it'll be a quick shot up to Idaho when it releases. So, that's going to do it for this week's episode. If you liked what you watched, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any tips, tricks, mod suggestions, put them in the comments below. I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday for another episode of American Truck Simulator. Peace. That's a big 10-4, good buddy. I'ma hop off the big road and pay the water bill. I'm 10-7 on the side.